Hi, it's me, Dr. Morris, on a Friday, about to go into VXR Labs and show off what can be done in virtual reality. I've been doing several of these sessions just on days. If you can catch me, you do. If you can't catch me, you catch the playback. But I have my very nice Quest 3 headset right here that says choose happy. And I'm in my happy space called my office and about to give y'all a little Black Friday magic in VR. So I'm getting myself set up. Got a bit of a new hairdo going on. So I got to change my head settings. But I thought it would just be fun on Friday. Y'all, this is my turn up. On a cold Friday to just explore the platform. So I am in my headset and I'm going to show you a few spaces that I really like and that really showcase the best of what this platform can do. There are so many other things. I'm going to try to keep this as streamlined as possible. I'm not really good at streamline. I like to talk. I like to share. I like to give information. So let me cast this to you. So what I'm doing is a webcast for my MetaQuest 3. And so you go to a particular website and you're able to cast. Let me see if you can see what I see. You can. So now you see what I see in VR. So I'm completely immersed in the environment. And I'm about to go in to Victory XR. This is my Victory XR profile. Hold on. I'm going to also share the videos sound and put it on full screen so you can actually see and hear. And I am going to the catalog. Well, let me go back to the dashboard. It welcomes me. I'm already signed in. You start off in this library where you can sign in or sign out. And you actually have a profile where you can customize your avatar. So this is my avatar right here. Hello everyone. You can see this is my avatar. And you can use the presets though if you're just trying to quickly come in and do something. Inside this library, you have all of the controls in a brief tutorial here. And the room is spatial. So you can also sit, look around, and relax before going in. As you're waiting for your teacher to create a room or something similar to that. So you can play singularly or you could play multiplayer. And by multiplayer, that means that you can bring your students into it. Things like the guided tutorial are single player. When I first have my students start, they come to this room and do the tutorial. Let me make sure you all can see what I see still. So it's still downloading for you all. There's a bit of lag that always happens when you're casting. So be patient. I might be speaking and it seems as if I've lost you all. So let me see what's going on with my casting screen. Might have to recast because casting did stop. I'm casting into the tutorial room. So it says, hello, welcome to VXR Labs. My name is Cupid. I'll be your guide and teaching you the basics of how to get around, interact with objects, visit modules, and begin exploring all the VXR Labs has to offer. So tell me, is this your first time using virtual reality? Select the buttons by pointing your hand at an option and pressing the front trigger. So the front trigger finger is what you're gonna pull like you pull the gun. And so since it's not my first time, nope.
Okay, great. Then I won't dilly-dally. Let's get into the basic controls. Oh, yeah. Real quick though. You can point and click at this screen here to scroll up and down if it's a longer text box.
See, you can scroll up.
First, I'll teach you how to teleport. Teleporting is one of the primary methods you'll use to get around in VR. It's great for beginners because it will help prevent motion sickness. To teleport, you'll press and hold down the indicated button on your right controller. You'll see a green arc shoot out of your hand. Keep holding that button down, aim the arc at the pulsing circle in front of you, and then release. You'll move to that point.
So you hold down that button, it'll show and you teleport.
There you go. Easy peasy, right? Now, remember, you're in VR. If you ever get lost, what you're looking for might be behind you. Let's practice turning around and teleporting back to where you started. You can either physically turn your real-life body or use the thumbstick on your right hand to pivot left or right.
So I turned all my real body, but I also just turned using a thumbstick.
Excellent. We're going to head to your right, over to where the couches are. You can teleport in seats too. Your avatar will automatically sit in the seat. Give it a try. Just teleport to the indicated couch cushion to your right. Sweet. You can leave your seat by teleporting out of it. Aim for the next checkpoint to your right.
See the next checkpoint.
Nice job. Next, we'll talk about virtual walking. You can use your left thumbstick to smoothly move yourself around in all directions. Be careful though. Smooth movement can result in virtual motion sickness if you're not used to being in VR yet. I recommend using the teleport most of the time if you're prone to motion sickness. Only using.
Then you go to the next station. Where you'll interact with these objects that are on the table.
In VXR Labs, you will use your hands to grab and interact with objects. Before we begin, make sure that you're somewhere where you won't accidentally bump into anything in your real world. Adjust yourself so there isn't a desk, a computer monitor, or a wall in front of you. If you need a second to adjust, no worries.
You get to start.
Got it. So, to grab objects, you'll first reach out with your hand so that you're touching the object with your virtual hand. You'll then press the grip trigger with your middle finger on that hand. Your avatar will grab the object. Remember, the front trigger is under your index finger. The grip trigger is under your middle finger. Don't get them mixed up. Notice that your avatar's fingers naturally wrap around the object at the point of contact. You can adjust your grip on an object by alternating grabbing between your hands. If you accidentally drop an object on the floor or throw it on purpose, you can pick it off of the floor using the indicated buttons on your controllers. This lets you point a short-range laser out from your hand. Highlight the dropped object and then grab the object like you would normally with the grip trigger.
Let's do it again. Grab it. Throw it to the ground. Come over. Touch. And grab it.
Some objects like scissors, pipettes, tweezers, and flashlights can be used by pressing the front trigger while you're already grabbing it with the grip trigger. The block on your right has a secondary function that's activated when you use it. Give it a try. Take a look at the block on your left. It's a whopping 25 kilograms. That's about 55 pounds, by the way. Heavy objects like this will need to be picked up with two hands. You may notice that the object acts erratically if you try to move it too quickly. It can help if you pretend that the object is heavy in real life and move it slowly. Once you're ready, head to the next checkpoint.
Maybe pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. Okay. Okay. So this is the block.
So this is the
Two
block.
hands,
Two hands,
but
with one hand, it'll
almost break my arm.
almost break my arm.
This is what the looks like.
This is what the tutorial looks like. And you can go through all of
Okay,
the spaces.
we've only got a couple more things to cover. Take a look at your left wrist as if you were looking at your watch. A small circular menu appears. You can touch the buttons with your index finger like a touchscreen. To do this, hold down the grip trigger under your middle finger. You'll make a pointer finger gesture. Then touch the buttons with the tip of your finger. You can
So you have your menu.
So you have your menu.
You have tools.
You have tools.
You have a media tablet.
You have a media tablet.
You have a 3D pen.
You have a 3D pen
And a camera.
and a camera.
All in this space.
All in this space.
If you go to the menu,
If you go to the menu, which
I just showed you,
you could see the current room you're in, the catalog, profile,
room commands,
your room commands, your settings,
your tracking.
So your tracking.
I'm seated. So
I'm seated, so I want to be in seated mode.
But if I was
standing
and walking
around,
it's gonna make me shorter.
it's gonna make me shorter because it's auto calibrating my heart.
Auto
calibrating my height.
You have controls here.
You have controls here that you can change,
and then obviously
debugging information. So
I'm gonna end this session.
Because this is
simple tutorial.
a simple tutorial.
But you can move
around the room.
Hey, you did it! You got to the end of the tutorial. I know it took a bit. Thanks for sticking around. Let's go over what we learned today. We learned how to select floating buttons using the trigger. We learned how to teleport. We learned how to turn using the right thumbstick.
And I'm going back to the
lobby.
So that tutorial gets all of the things
that you can do.
There is
another tutorial.
That is a creator space.
And
it shows you
how to create layouts
and do so much more.
in these creator spaces.
Now, our digital twin of
Morehouse College
is
a creator space.
So you can use those.
techniques
in this space. This is Morehouse College.
Campus.
I already have a layout
that I've been using.
So you could just go to your menu, spawnables,
and layouts,
and you can load
your layout.
So the interesting thing
So the
about this
interesting thing about
layout
this
is
layout is
I have a
I have
Meta
a
House
welcome
scholar,
Meta House
have
scholars.
a picture of us
Have a
when we
picture of
first
us
were
when we
on a
first
version one
were on a version
our
one of our
Metaversity campus.
Metaversity campus.
And then
And then
I have
I
access
also
to,
have access to,
I'm sorry, my
I'm
tablet,
sorry, my tablet,
my media tablet,
my
which is
media tablet, which is going to take a
loaded,
minute
but
to
has
load,
some
but
pretty
has
nice
very nice
features. Let me make sure that I'm
features. Let me
still
make sure
on
that I'm
here.
still on
Casting, and you can see what I'm
casting,
doing.
and you can see what I'm
But you
doing.
have a media
But you
tablet
have a
that you
media
have access
tablet
to,
that you
and
have
so do all
access
your
to, and so
students
do
in
all
this
your
particular
students in
space.
this particular
And
space.
this is a media
And this
screen.
is a media screen.
So if I wanted to
So
put up
if I wanted to put up a picture
a cast it,
and cast it,
you see it's
you
up there.
see
I
it's
can
up there.
also
I can also
move this screen.
move this
So if
screen.
I wanted to bring it
So if
closer
I
to
wanted to bring
me,
it closer
if I
to
wanted to
me, if I
rotate it,
wanted to
if I
rotate
wanted to
it,
put it in a
if I
new
wanted to put it
space,
in a new
I
space,
can do that
I can do that
in here.
in here.
So whether
So whether
it's a
it's
picture
a picture
file or
file or
let's see what other
let's see
files we
what
have
other
in here.
files we
And
have
we
in
have
here.
video
We
files,
have video files,
even audio
even
files.
audio
Put 'em in here.
files. You put them in here.
If you have a
If you
PDF,
have a
like a
PDF of
PowerPoint,
like a
and say you want to
PowerPoint
give
and
a
say you want to give a
presentation, and you
presentation
want all your
and you
students
want
to
all your
have access
students
to
to have
it in the
access to
space,
it in the space,
then
then
you can
you
also
can
show it.
also show it.
If you want to stay linked
If you
in
want to
with
stay
me,
linked in with me,
go ahead and get that
go
QR
ahead and get
code
that QR code
and give me your
and give me
information
your
at
information at
unitethemetaverse.com.
unitethemetaverse.com.
I could have walked over there
I could
with
have
my
walked
tablet,
over there with my tablet,
but I didn't.
but I didn't.
So you can advance
So
your
you can
slide. Oh,
advance your
that's the
slide.
last
Oh,
slide.
that's the last slide.
Using it, bro.
You get it,
Right to
bro.
the beginning.
Let me go back to the beginning.
My wonderful
My wonderful
world of me
world of me and my
words.
awards.
Then my family.
Then my family.
These are my
These are
wives.
my whys.
This is why
This
on
is why
Friday
on a
I'm in
Friday
VR.
I'm in
One, I
VR
find it
because
fun
one, I
because all
find
of
it
these
fun,
guys
but
are
all of these
gamers.
guys are gamers.
So I'm a mom of
So
five
I'm a
boys.
mom of five
This is when
boys,
my son
and this is
Anthony
when my
got
son
married
Anthony got married
2 years ago now.
2 years ago now almost.
So I am also a
So I am
grandma. This
also
is
a
my
grandma, and
CJ
this is my
granddaughter
CJ
right here.
granddaughter Araya.
And these are my
And these are
siblings.
my
This is my
siblings.
brother
This is
Gordy,
my
who's
brother
my muse,
Gordy, who's my muse,
my brother Sabir,
my
my
brother
sister
Sabir,
Naima,
my sister Naima,
my mom,
and my mom and my dad.
very important people.
Very important people.
So anyway,
So
you can
anyway,
learn about
you can learn about my work and all this cool stuff. Hold on to show you.
so this just is
So this just is a
slide deck about the
slide
metaverse,
deck
why
about
it's
the metaverse,
important,
why it's important,
opportunities in education,
opportunities in
obviously
education,
immersive
obviously
curriculum
immersive
development,
curriculum development, and
responsive
culturally
XR learning
responsive XR
spaces
learning
just like this,
spaces just
a
like
space where
this,
people
a
can
space
feel
where
like
people can
they
feel like
belong.
they belong.
I also do
I
metaverse
also do
educator
metaverse
certification in
educator
PD,
certification in
and this
PD,
is a great
and this is a
environment to do
great
that in.
environment to do that
You could
in.
have a
You
virtual
could have a
campus just
virtual
like this
campus
or a
just like
micro
this
school.
or a micro school.
It's a pipeline
It's a
to
pipeline
workforce
to
programs,
workforce programs,
and then you can do
and
research
then
and
you can do
evaluation
research
in
and
this space
evaluation
because
in this
it's a new
space because
space.
it's a new space.
There are a lot of
There are a
opportunities
lot of
for metaverse
opportunities for
education,
metaverse and education,
including therapeutic and
including
social and
therapeutic and
emotional
social
learning
and emotional
worlds,
learning
thought
worlds,
leadership,
thought
speaking and
leadership,
licensing,
speaking, and
and diverse
licensing, and
college readiness
metaversive
programs.
college readiness programs.
So I could go on and
So
on
I
as
could go
to
on and
why it's
on as to
very
why it's
important,
very important,
but I'm actually
but
going to help you
I'm actually going
experience
to
it. Other
so you
things
can use this
besides
menu
layouts,
to bring out other things besides layouts.
you can out
You can
objects.
bring out objects.
You can bring
You can bring out
layouts, what I did at the beginning.
layouts, what I did at the beginning.
You can bring out
You can
atoms.
bring out atoms.
You can clone them and
You
have
can
your
clone
students
them and have
also.
your students also.
touch them and work with them,
touch them and work with them,
and rotate them.
and rotate them.
Hydrogen
This is
atom.
just a hydrogen atom.
Proton, no neutron.
Proton, no neutron.
One electron.
One electron.
Then you can clone them
Then you can clone them
for your students.
for your students.
So now I have two
So now I
hydrogen
have
atoms.
two hydrogen atoms.
Since they're diatomic,
Since they're diatomic,
make it so.
make it so.
They're sharing
They're sharing
these electrons.
these electrons.
You can go to
You
different
can go to
rooms.
different rooms.
And so there's
And
CTE
so
in
there's
here,
CTE in here,
nursing assistant, medical
nursing
assistant,
assistant,
ag
medical
tech,
assistant, ag
vet
tech,
tech.
vet tech.
You can do quizzes
You
in
can do
here, and
quizzes
King's
in here in the King's Playpen.
You can go to the
You
AI
can go to
lesson
the AI
library.
lesson library.
You can do a
You
AI
can do
student
a AI student
classroom simulation.
classroom simulation.
You can go to our
You
journey
can
for
go to our
civil
journey
rights.
for civil rights.
So let's
So
do
let's do
a welding
a welding
simulation.
simulation.
So now I have to dress
So now I have to
the
dress the mannequin with PPE.
and all the PPE
All
is
the PPE is here
here.
on the table
New
behind me.
paperwork,
Paperwork,
warehouse.
shop, warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right. So
man has
this
on
man has on nothing.
nothing. Pants.
Some pants.
Right?
Pants.
Shirt.
Shirt.
No, he has that.
No, he has that first shoe on.
Clothes.
Closed
Shoes.
toe shoe.
I do actually have my
So I do
laptop right
actually have
in
my
front of his
laptop
face.
right in
It's
front of me,
kind
so it's kind of weird.
of weird. Take his pants
I
off.
don't know how to take his pants off.
Put his shoe on.
Put his shoe on.
There we go.
There we go.
Right orientation.
Right
You can see
orientation. You see how this is?
form. And I keep
It's
taking his
form, and I
clothes
keep
off.
taking this man's clothes off.
Got his shoes on.
All right, got his shoes on.
Now, for a second,
Now, for a second
we're
time,
gonna auto dress him.
we're gonna auto dress him.
Since he's auto dressed,
Since he's auto dressed,
I'm also auto
I'm
dressed. So
also
I
auto
have my
dressed.
own
So I have
PPE
my
on,
own PPE
including the
on,
visor. That's why
including the
it's a
visor.
lot
That's
darker.
why it looks a lot dark.
See how that looks dark.
See how it looks dark.
So I'm gonna select the
So I'm
lesson.
gonna select the lesson.
Obstacle cutting.
Obstacle cutting.
The torch to cut the
The torch to
metal
cut the
piece
metal piece
in half.
in half.
So you see all of these
So you see all of these
different things.
different things.
Could be
It
whoa,
could be
sturdy,
whoa,
whoa.
sturdy. Whoa.
Sturdy.
Sturdy hand, Lord.
Look at me.
Look at me. That's disrespectful.
It said,
It said,
you are not a welder.
you are not a welder.
Still gonna do it.
Still
Try
gonna
to
do
go
it.
slower.
Try to go slower.
So you burnt up the table.
So you burnt up the table.
This is a little harder than
This
it
is a
seems.
little harder than it seems.
You don't like this stuff.
You don't like this stuff.
Yeah.
Understand?
But you see, it's really
But you
true to
see,
form.
it's really true to form, right?
And then you have the
And
gas
then you
metal
have the
arc
gas
welder
metal arc welding
using the mid gun.
using the mid gun.
Y'all see why I'm a
Y'all
chemist,
see
right?
why I'm a chemist, right?
That's supposed to be one
That's
pass.
supposed to be one pass.
I just think not seem
I
right.
just think not seem right.
And then you got
And
the
then
gas
you
tungsten
got the
arc
gas
welder
tungsten arc welder.
he used the TIG
He
gun.
used the TIG gun.
This gun
This gun
to make two weld
to make
beads on the
two
mark
weld beads
spots.
on mark spots.
Use the trigger on your
Use the
controller.
trigger on your
TIG.
controller to use the TIG gun.
Two weld beads.
Two weld beads.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to.
Here's a bit.
Here's a bit.
Uh,
Uh,
see it. So
so
here's something.
here's something.
Too slow.
Too slow. Too
For all my
fast. For all
welders.
my
But
welders.
seriously with
But
this.
seriously with this.
Bro.
Bro.
That's the only lesson.
That's the only lesson.
That was the lesson.
That was the lesson.
And I take it after this
And I
with
take it I
the
could do something with the
electrodes.
electrodes.
All right.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's go back to our
Let's go back to
catalog.
our catalog
And
and
go to talk to
go
Thomas
to talk
Edison.
to Thomas Edison.
So we're headed to
So
Menlo
we're headed to Menlo
Park.
Park Slab.
See the beautiful scenery.
See the beautiful scenery.
And we're gonna go through the teleport.
We're gonna go through the teleport.
Within the lab,
Within the lab,
information.
Edison
information.
invented the phonograph, inspired by his previous work on the telegraph and telephone. In order to capture sound, he created a medicine in the late 19th century, iron mills were struggling to produce plentiful, cheap iron ore. As a solution, Thomas Edison created the magnetic iron ore separator to speed up the process of separating iron from surrounding natural minerals.
Okay.
The fun part is
The
standing
fun
here
part
and
is
talking
standing in here
to
and
Edison.
talking to
Hi,
Edison.
Edison.
Hi, Edison.
How are you?
How are you?
Hello there. It's a pleasure to meet you and your uncle. What innovation?
Interrupt. I-
Interrupt. I didn't.
Edison, tell me about your childhood.
Edison, tell me about your childhood.
My childhood. I was born in 1847 in Milan, Ohio. I was quite the curious child, often experimenting with various devices. My mother homeschooled me after I struggled in formal education, which allowed my inventive spirit to flourish. I had a passion for learning and experimentation that has driven my entire career. What about you? What fuels your curiosity?
Being able to
Being
discover
able to
things that could
discover
be helpful
things
for
that
our
could be
students
helpful
in the
for our
future.
students in the future.
That's a noble pursuit. Education is the bedrock of innovation. By discovering useful tools and concepts, you're paving the way for the next generation of thinkers and inventors. Experimentation and a willingness to learn will always lead to progress. What specific discoveries are you hoping to share with your students?
I'm teaching them about
I'm teaching
artificial
them about
intelligence,
artificial
computing,
intelligence,
and the
computing,
metaverse.
and the metaverse.
Those are intriguing subjects indeed. While I may not be familiar with the specific terms of artificial intelligence or the metaverse, I can see the threads of invention and technology woven throughout. It's vital to instill a spirit of creativity and problem solving in young minds. How do you encourage your students to think innovatively in those fields?
So basically, I'm a
So
chemist, and
basically, I'm
so
a
I see the
chemist, and so
molecular
I see
world.
the
I
molecular
want them
world,
to
and I want
continue
them to
to be able
continue
to see
to be able
beyond
to
what
see
is visible
beyond
with
what
the
is
eye.
visible
And
with
that
the
means
eye. And that
grabbing
means
emerging
grabbing
technological
emerging
tools
technological
and
tools
moving forward with
and
them.
moving forward with them.
That's an admirable approach. The molecular world indeed offers fascinating insights that can reshape our understanding of various fields. Encouraging students to look beyond the visible fosters imagination and innovative thinking. Utilizing emerging tools can certainly enhance their perception of complex concepts. How do you incorporate hands-on experiences or experiments to deepen their comprehension?
I basically let
I
them
basically
explore
let
and
them
use
explore
guided
and use
inquiry.
guided inquiry.
Guided inquiry is a powerful teaching method. It allows students to actively engage with the material, fostering curiosity and independent thinking. By exploring concepts themselves, they grasp the essence of discovery. It's much like my own approach in experimentation. Trial and error lead to significant breakthroughs. What kinds of projects or questions do your students engage with during their explorations?
Honestly, most of them are learning
Honestly,
how to
most of them are learning how to
still
fail
learn a
and
lesson
still
from it.
learn a lesson from it.
That's invaluable. Learning to embrace failure as a stepping stone to success is crucial in any field, especially in science. Each setback can illuminate new paths and refine understanding. This resilience will serve them well in their journeys as future inventors and thinkers. How do you celebrate those failures and the lessons learned in your classroom?
I allow them to
I
explore
allow
those
them to
failures and
explore
let
those
them know that it's
failures and let
actually
them know
bringing them
that it's
forward
actually
because
bringing
that's
them
a
forward
direction they may
because
not
that's a
need to
direction that they
explore,
may not
but they
need
wouldn't
to
have known that
explore, but
before.
they wouldn't have known that before.
That's an excellent approach. Allowing students to explore their failures and see them as informative experiences is a crucial part of the learning process. This fosters resilience and creativity, helping them understand that innovation often comes from unexpected directions. It's all about trial error, and eventual success. How do you encourage them to reflect on those experiences and apply what they've learned in future projects?
I actually talk to them
I
a lot
actually
about
talk to
you
them a
and
lot
tell
about
them
you and tell them
you
how
would
you
have
said
failed
you would have
1,000
failed
times,
a
but
thousand times,
really
but
you found
really
1,000
you
different ways
found a
it didn't
thousand
work.
different ways it didn't work.
That's a powerful message. My belief in learning from every failure has always been central to my work. Each misstep is a lesson that brings us closer to success. Sharing that perspective can inspire students and encourage them to keep pushing forward, regardless of setbacks. It's all part of the inventive spirit. How do your students respond to that lesson?
They respond really well
They respond
because
really
they
well
see
because
most
they see
professors
most
as
professors
perfect,
as
and they
perfect.
see that we can
And when they
fail
see that we
forward.
could fail forward,
That's enlightening. When students see that even inventors and professors face challenges, it humanizes the process of learning. It helps them understand that perfection isn't the goal. Rather, persistence and a willingness to learn from failures are what truly matters. This can foster a more open and creative classroom environment. How do you continue to build that sense of connection between your experiences and their learning journey?
I'm pretty
I'm
transparent.
pretty
I make
transparent
sure that
and I
they're
make
along
sure
for
that
the
they're
journey
along
of
for the
all new
journeys of all
explorations
new
with me.
explorations with me.
Transparency is key. Sharing your journey and involving them in new explorations creates a collaborative learning atmosphere. It shows students that discovery is a process filled with uncertainties and adventures. This approach not only builds trust, but also encourages them to embrace their own explorations. What kind of projects or explorations are you currently undertaking that they can join you in?
I know you don't know
I
anything
know you
about the
don't know anything
metaverse,
about
but
the
I have
metaverse,
students
but I have
building their
students
own
building their
virtual
own
worlds so that
virtual
they can
world
explore
so that they could
places that
explore
they
places
really
that
love to
they
be
really love to be in.
That sounds fascinating. Creating worlds allows students to exercise their creativity and technical skills while exploring environments meaningful to them. It fosters imagination, much like how I approached invention through experimentation. Such projects can also help them grasp complex concepts of space and design. How do you encourage them to incorporate scientific principles into their virtual creations?
in. Basically, using the scientific
Basically, using
method
the
is something that
scientific
is
method is
circular
something that
versus
is
being
circular
linear.
versus being linear.
That's a brilliant perspective. Viewing the scientific method as circular emphasizes the iterative nature of discovery, where hypotheses can lead to new questions, experiments, and insights. This mirrors the creative process in invention, where each outcome informs the next step. It fosters a more profound understanding and adaptability in your students. How do you guide them in applying this iterative approach within their virtual world projects?
So as you see, I
So
can
as
go
you
on and
see, I
on and
can go
have
on and on and have a
as long as I
conversation for
actually
as
want
long as I
to
actually want
with
to
Thomas Edison.
with Thomas
But
Edison.
we got
But
one
we
more
got
space to
one more space to go to.
we're gonna go to the free
We're gonna go
keys
to the
agent
free
and I'm
Kings
gonna show you where
agent
they
and
can
I'm gonna
take
show you where
quizzes.
they can take quizzes.
So this is a free
So
one,
this is a free one,
free space, and
free
you
space,
can
and
take
you can take
in
the
any
test
one of these
in any one of these
subjects.
particular subjects.
Your students can actually
Your
come in
students
here
can actually
and
come in here
learn
and
how to teleport
learn how to
to different
teleport
answers
to
that
the
they
different
might have to
answers
step
that they
on.
might have to step on.
They actually
They actually
learn how to pull
learn
the
how to
handles
pull down the handles
because you actually
because
have to
you actually have
pull it
to
down,
pull it down.
and they can come
And
and
they
learn
can come and learn how to
jump.
jump
Pull down the lever.
and pull down the lever.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
or
or
climb forward.
climb forward.
So you see me?
So you see me up here?
You could pull it,
You can pull it,
but they could
but they
choose.
could choose.
Let's go with
Let's go with
horrible geometry.
horrible geometry.
I'm not that great in
I'm not that
biology.
great in biology.
Let's try simple.
Let's try simple math.
And then students will.
And then students will enter their student.
But it's 24
But it's
plus
24 plus 11,
35.
35.
Let's see.
Let's see.
And so I know I'm going in the
And so
right
I know I'm
direction.
going in the right direction.
I don't know if I should
But I don't know
go
if I should go left
more
or
right.
right.
This space is
This
best
space
done,
is best
in
done,
my opinion,
in
with
my
a group of
opinion, with a
students
group of students
because they get to
because they get
explore
to
ways.
explore different
I
ways. So I
could
could
have
have
said,
said,
no,
no,
you
you
go
go
this
this
way,
way.
you
You
see
see
how
how
these
these ran into a dead end.
it is a
It
labor.
is a labor.
Remembering where you
So
come
remembering where you
from
came
is
from is
important.
extremely important.
For me,
For me,
please forgive me.
please forget where I came from.
I never have tried
I never have tried though
to see if I could
to
actually
see
use
if I
my
could
tools
actually
in
use
this
my
space.
tools in this space.
Could I
Could I
put like a mark that
put
said
like
like
a mark that said like been here before?
so I know I've been in
So
this
I know I've
direction.
been in this direction.
If this works, this is
If
gonna
this
be my
works, this is gonna be my all-time hack for this. 25. Convert 5 tenths to a decimal.
it's half. So
It's
D.
half. So D.
That's what A is.
That's what A is.
B,
B,
C,
C,
D over there.
so D over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's D.
Here's D. D.
Ready to open up.
Ready to open up though.
Ah,
Ah,
let me get my 3D
let
pen
me get
back.
my 3D pen back out.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna go
upstairs.
upstairs.
Leave you right.
And I'm gonna leave you right there.
I need a landmark.
Landmark.
So we're gonna go this
We're gonna
way.
go this way.
Dead end.
Dead end.
Dead
Dead
end.
end.
Should I know that this
You
is
should
dead?
know that this is a dead end.
Dead
Dead end.
end.
Oh,
Don't need to go there.
don't need to go that
Let's see
way.
about this way.
Let's see about this way. This way.
Hey, I've been in this room
Hey, I've
several
been in
times,
this
and I
room
think
several
this might be
times,
the
and I think this
smartest thing.
might be the smartest thing I've ever done in my life.
Dead end.
Dead end. Let's look around this corner.
If I come back around,
If I come back around to my same
dead end.
dead end too. Okay.
Red.
Red.
But at least
But at least I know
I can get back
I
to
can
where
get
I
back
was.
to where I was. That's a good plan.
Y'all, when I say smartest
Y'all,
thing
when I
I've
say
ever done in
smartest
my
thing
life,
I've ever
y'all
done
don't
in my
even know
life,
the half.
y'all don't even know the half.
I feel like a student
I
in
feel
this
like a
space.
student
I've
in
been
this
in this
space.
space.
I've been
I
in
do
this
have a
space.
map of
I
this
do have a
space
map of this space
as a teacher.
as a
Okay.
teacher, but
Still, okay. So
still,
this is
okay.
dead
So
end.
this is dead end too. We don't want to go that way.
So I can
All
either
right.
go
So
this
I can
way.
either go this way.
Nope. Because you see those
Nope.
lines go.
Those lines go nowhere.
Okay. So
Okay. So that would take me back down to
it
where I was
must
going. So
be
it
this way.
must be this way.
Process.
Process of elimination. Let's go.
No, no, no.
No. Oh.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Okay, so this is a dead
Okay, so this is a dead end.
So that final question
So
must
that
be
final question
downstairs,
must be
even though I did
downstairs, even though I did my
maybe
mark. Maybe it's in another direction.
that way.
That way is a dead end. Okay.
That way is a dead end.
That way is a dead end. That way is a dead end.
We had to come this way. Had to come this way. Let's go this way.
Let's go this way.
Oh yeah, we did
Oh
start
yeah,
this
we
way.
did start
So we
this
went
way.
up.
So we went
So
up.
this whole
So this whole
going this way is a
going this way is a dead end.
I wonder can I
I
use
wonder could I use other stuff in here?
let me see.
Let me see.
Hmm.
Hmm. No. Okay.
But I could say
But I could say
this way.
this way is
Nope.
nope.
This one.
Go this way.
Huh.
Huh.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Add 1,000 to
Add 1,000 to 29,898.
30,000.
30,898.
D.
D. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog.
Next to this.
Okay, so there's a question somewhere around here. No.
But it's
But it's
18
18
minus
and
16
16 minus
and
8.
this was it.
That's supposed to be
Mm,
it's D.
it might be supposed
It
to
might have been supposed to be
be.
A.
It just
It just
glitched.
glitched.
It must be supposed
This was supposed to be A.
to be.
Is it did open?
Yeah, that's the piece.
Yeah, because
Supposed
that's
to be.
D, so that was supposed to be A. Okay.
Lucky me.
Well, lucky me.
This is where it gets
This is where it gets interesting.
weird.
Like, where am I?
This is what I need to be
This
using.
is where I need to be using my
Pen technique.
pen technique.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Not this way.
Not this way.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit is a pen technique.
This is called
This
lazy.
is called lazy.
This is where I came from.
This is where I came
Came
from. Came
downstairs.
downstairs.
I went that way.
I went that way.
So there's two
So
ways.
there's two ways here.
There's two
Let's choose
to dead end.
the dead end. Okay.
And another dead end.
And another dead end, bro. Okay. This is
Definitely gonna have to take
definitely
my
gonna
pen.
have to take my pen.
If I did it right
If
the
I
first
did it
time,
right the first time,
wouldn't be lost.
wouldn't be lost. I had to come down this way.
Wait,
I went that way.
I went this way.
I went this way.
And I go this
And
way.
I go this way.
And
And I went this way. Nothing. Ah,
I go this way.
didn't go this way.
What is the shape?
What is a shape with 8 sides called an octagon?
B.
B.
What is the nearest whole
What is the
number?
nearest whole number to
2.4.
2.4?
2.
2.
I like to say it gets
I like to say it gets easier, but
it does not
it doesn't.
like this one.
Like this one.
Ever get right?
Don't ever get right.
What is the top number?
What is the top number of a fraction called?
Numerator.
Numerator.
A.
So A.
Come on, closer.
Come on, closer. Am I supposed to?
Browski. Oh my God.
Oh my God, put me back down.
You about to be it.
You about to be that for me, y'all.
So I used to
So
preach.
I used to preach.
Not, there's nowhere to climb.
There's nowhere to climb.
Only place to
The
go
only place to go
is to the moon.
is to the ground.
Bro,
Bro,
here's something crazy.
here's something crazy.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Okay,
Okay,
you get the gist.
you get the gist.
Let's go.
Let's go.
To how I like to
To
end
how
my
I like to
sessions.
end
So
my
there's a lot of
session. So
chemistry.
there's a lot of chemistry in here.
There's a lot of
There's
biology.
a lot of biology in here.
We're about to end this
We're about to
session
end this
with a
session
nice,
with a
relaxed
nice, relaxing
meditation
meditation
at the international
at the
space.
International Space Center. For everyone's international health. You can teleport is the best way to stay closest to the ground.
Oh,
Oh, man, the double dog. No, this happens. This makes me so jealous. This just trouble right here. Usually I can overcome it, but in this RPG. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the dog.
Mhm. So
So
basically,
basically,
everything that
everything
you
that
all
you
have
all have
seen
seen
has been created
has
by
been
Victory
created by
XR, who
Victory
are our ed
XR,
tech
who are our ed
partners.
tech partners.
And
And
I believe
I
that
believe
they do
that
phenomenal
they
work.
do phenomenal work.
And there's so many
And
other
there's so many
spaces to
other
explore.
spaces
So
to
I'll come back
explore.
and do
So I'll
more.
come back and do more.
This is my first time
This
actually
is my
doing a
first
live
time actually
from my
doing a
stream
live
yard.
from my
So
stream yard. So
we were just hoping it'll
we were
cast the
just
whole
hoping
time.
it'd cast the
And
whole
it looks
time.
like it
And it
did
looks like
hold
it
the
did
cast. So
hold the
that's a
cast.
blessing.
So that's a blessing.
They can
They can
figure out here.
explore out here.
This is time.
This is time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the
And then
session,
we end the session
and everyone comes back.
and everyone comes back to the lobby.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for joining me.
You want to find out more
You want
information?
to find
Reach
out
out
more
to
information? Reach out to me at
unitethemetaverse.com.
unitethemetaverse.com.
This is my
This is my
meta immersive
meta
environment.
immersive environment.
And let me show you what my
And let me show you what my
avatar looks like.
that avatar looks like.
Oh, don't forget it's free
Oh, don't
application
forget
week
it's
at
free
Morehouse
application week
College,
at Morehouse College,
November 21st
November 21st
through the 30th.
through the 30th.
Let's see any more
Let's
interesting
see
things
any more
on my
interesting
feed.
things on my feed.
I saw the
I saw the
Wicked for Good
Wicked
today.
for Good today.
That's my good
That's my
students
good
and friends.
students and friends.
Okay.
Okay.
This is my avatar.
This is my avatar.
Do-do-do,
Do-do-do,
do-do-do.
do-do-do.
Picked out the outfit
Picked out
myself.
the outfit myself.
Ooh.
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 We're not going to
We're
Horizon
not
Center.
going to Horizon Center.
That's a whole nother
That's a
day.
whole nother day.
Good night.
Good night.
That was so much fun. Oh my God. We were in here for like an hour, y'all. Y'all people need to go to sleep. And guess what? I do too now. Y'all see my little pigtails? My hair's going to be curly cute tomorrow with them. But one thing that I learned is that when going through the labyrinth, use your 3D pen. That was important. I needed to learn that. And I also learned that every day is something new, and that the AI, especially in the Menlo Park and Thomas Edison one, is conversational, asks questions, but listens and responds based on what you say. And I find that fascinating because honestly, I started having a real conversation with them. And I think that students would, especially about topics in their schoolwork that they need more understanding about, and just sometimes to be heard. That was a good little therapy session for me, honestly, talking to Edison. First of all, I had a quote for him about him failing 1,000 times on my desk during graduate school. And it taught me to keep pushing beyond the failures. So he's a pretty important character in my life. And so I always wanted to know what sparked his curiosity. I think I spoke to him once before in that space, and he told me that his mom at 10 years old bought him a chemistry set, but he was an interesting child, very misunderstood, with a different mind, similar to mine. And so I enjoy being in that space and being able to reach back in time and somewhat have a conversation. So if you want to have a conversation with me, you want to join me in VR, you want to know how it works, you can go to my school, SKOOL. That one, let me add that to the stage. Let me go there. You can join my group. Right now, we're a small community of 83 members, but you can join it too. Or you can go to unitethemetaverse.com and you can join our 1000 Educators AI training program, which runs through the school platform. And you can also fill out this AI training, teacher training form. And you can also see other services that we offer. So I do keynote speaking engagements, I do consulting calls, I do a 30-minute pick your brain session, deep dives, build big, and obviously the training course, which I'm going to actually open up the dates for shortly based on the amount of responses that I get. But there's more about me here. All of my socials are here. My blog is also here. The wonderful people that I work for are here. People that I partnered with over the years and continue to partner with to do wonderful things. Um, my idea of the metaverse and what it means, several videos and pictures of me in the space. Like I said, my blog, my media kit is also here for you to grab if you need it, how to use my branding. And then, like I said, services, One Metaversity and what it is. It's a school. You can reach out and contact me about it. And then you can also go and visit my link tree from here. So this is my link tree. I keep it pretty updated. Um, I just did this webinar last week, From Yawns to Wow. Here's some me exploring some AI tools, my Substack, which is also a blog. I do blogging from the bed there. And here's a video I did with OpenAI Academy about using AI in education. Um, all of my speaking engagements, things that I do, philanthropic things, webinars and panels, pitch funds, pitch decks to be funded, projects, demos, um, books that I've written with my son, my Blink card, articles written about me, about AI, some of the most recent important ones, and then Metaversity articles, which are a little bit more. And then my Morehouse faculty profile, my Woman of the Year stuff, some more panel things, some Q&A stuff and articles, and about One Metaversity, Metaverse United, and some work that I did that they published about special needs education, because that is my heart. Obviously, on the shop is my book, Seth Can Do All Things. Feel free to go grab it. And I also have on my YouTube channel this very nice list of AI generated podcasts, videos, lo-fi beats, songs that I created about perimenopause, which is the ghetto. And I reimagined the Psalms to the music of today. My son's Camo, the Christian rapper, And I wrote this All Glory, All Grace song, Virtuous Woman, just things that, yeah, you can move and vibe to and listen to. It's one of my favorite playlists. The podcast now is more talking, but all the rest of it's music that's been created. So that's me in a nutshell. You know how to reach me, unitethemetaverse.com. I do a lot of everything, but I do it well. And I'd be happy to partner with you, your organization, as a thought leader for workshops, to do consulting projects, to do professional development. I am available. So thank you for rocking out with me in VR on this Friday. I wish you all well and the best. God bless you and good night, and have a wonderful rest of your holiday season.